Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Wednesday, it's the 26th of June and I am on the beach looking northways. I'm right where I finished the last video, so we've got North Pier there. We'll just go all the way around so you can see everything. And we're just going to have a lovely relaxed beach walk today along here. The beach is nice and quiet. There's hardly anybody about. There's a few people about, but we've pretty much got the beach to ourselves. Look at that. What an absolutely glorious day. We can see the cenotaph there, we can see the Metropole there. You can see all the hotels there on the promenade. You can hear the siren in the background. That kind of spoils the mood a little bit, doesn't it? Let's just have a look at the tower there. And let's just spin around again and take a look at the pier. And now we're facing the sea. Good, that siren stopped, that's nice. Oh, I spoke too soon, it started again. Let's just ignore that anyway. Take a look down there. Oh, there's something cool being wheeled down there. It looks like some kind of cool invention. What is that? I'll zoom in a little bit. I don't want to zoom in so far though, because I'm not sure if there's kids there wheeling it down or not. So I really don't want to zoom in if it's kids that's wheeling it down. There's something there on the beach. I wonder if they're wheeling it to that thing there. Yeah, because what is that there? That two pieces of wood just propped up there. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's some kind of wheelie invention thingy. It's got a sail on it, so is it going to float? Made of wood, possibly. It looks cool, whatever it is. And this is what I was talking about. They've got this little A-frame, or what you'd call it. It's got a circle marked around it. Got two circles marked around it, and it's been put there, so maybe that has got something to do with that and vice versa. I'm not sure, but we're just going to carry on walking down here and enjoy this gorgeous morning on the beach. Look how blue the sea looks, guys. We can have a little zoom in, I think. I'm not going to zoom all the way in, because when I zoom all the way in, it's really hard to hold the camera steady, and also it's getting harder to zoom in and out on this old camera. But it's actually nice to keep the whole frame zoomed out so you can see how quiet this beach is. I mean, I know it's a school day for kids and I know it's a work day for most adults, but still, it's quiet. It's towards the end of June in the summer. You'd think there could be a few folks on holiday. And I do understand that sometimes now people can get fined apparently for taking their kids out of school in term time to take a holiday. And I'm honestly not so sure how I feel about that. I mean, for instance, when I was a kid, I never ever mostly got holidays. I did have a few, so I was luckier than some kids. My nan took me to Benidorm twice. So when I was a tiny little girl, I had 2 holidays, and each holiday was for a week, so I missed 5 days of school. And then I had another holiday with my parents because my mum gave up smoking for 3 months, and we rented a cottage out in Somerset for a week, and that was beautiful. But to be honest, I can't remember when we went to Somerset. That may have been in August, so I may have not missed school. But for my 2 Benidorm holidays, I definitely went in term time because I remember I had to pick up a holiday form and fill it in. So back then you just picked up a holiday form from school and filled it in, and then you went on your holiday. Because you see, here's the thing, I know education is super important. I always brought up my own kids to recognise that education was important, and my own kids went quite a few years at school with no absences at all. Oh, damn, look at this water. So yeah, but if you've got a kid and you're taking them on holiday, they could learn more in that. If it's a little kid like in primary school, I'm just rolling my pants up if you wonder what I'm doing, because I'm about to walk through this water. I don't really want to, but I really don't want to, but I'm going to have to. Yeah, if it's a primary school kid, they could get more life experience and education from just going on that holiday for a week than they would in the primary school. I mean, I'd understand about taking your kid on holiday if they had like GCSEs in a week, and you'd be like, yeah, you should be studying. But if it's little kids in primary school, I'd say just let them have the holiday, and don't fine parents when there's a huge cost of living crisis and they probably work really hard to save money for this holiday. You know, just let them go, or even let them go without a fine if it's like the first holiday. But then if they start taking the piss and saying, oh, we're going to take 3 holidays every year, then be like, well, we're going to fine you now because that's a bit excessive. But I do know, I've got friends who are just going on holidays, and I know how hard they work just to save up for that one holiday, and it might be the only foreign holiday that kid ever gets. And I know how hard people work to save up for those holidays. So it's not just like, hey, we're going to take them out of school on a whim. It could be a few £100s cheaper to go at the end of July rather than in August. And they just might not have the money for August prices. Oh boy, I definitely went off on a tangent then, didn't I? Just a waffly tangent for sure. And look, we're past North Beer now, so we're totally getting into now the Bispham side of the prom, because this is a bit that's never been redone, so it's like the super duper old bit. And if you're wondering, I got through that water, look, relatively unscathed. My shoes are a little bit wet and sandy, but they'll be fine. Let me just pull my pant leg down again, so I've not got one pant leg rolled up. So yeah, oh, this is good sand to walk on, nice and flat and solid. I'm hoping that I can actually get up from these steps. Usually on these steps here, they're notorious for having a big pool of like icky water at the foot of them. So I'm going to hope that I can find a set of steps that aren't waterlogged. But for now, I am going to finish this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, despite my waffly tangent. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I shall see you folks soon in the next one. Goodbye.